What's up guys, and welcome to the UK Meta Report. After taking a break last week, I am back and we have set 5 now. So I have about 1.5 weeks worth of results from set 5, and the game has done very well across the country actually. Since set 5 a lot of products have shifted from local stores, a lot of tournaments have been held. We've got the BCC tournaments as well, and I think they've been quite successful overall. We actually have I think 56-man tournament coming up this weekend in Nottingham, so looking forward to that. I will be going. Hopefully I will see you guys there as well. In this video I am going through the week beginning the 26th of November and also covering last week as well. Only set 5 results though, we're done with set 4. And actually we currently have a format which is the same as the one in the States, which I believe is the first. I'm not sure. I know it's the first for the Meta Report. Then there may have been set 1 or set 2 period where we had the same format, but yeah, currently until the theme booster is out in the States we have the same format as them. So this is actually going to be quite relevant to our American viewers as well. So these are the shops that I have results from this week. The Brotherhood in London, Calamity Comics in Hatfield had 2 BCC events run. Comic Culture in Lincoln, at the Dice Saloon in Brighton, they had 4 events. One of them was a BCC. Excelsior Games Bristol, Firestorm Cards in Basingstoke, they had 2 events. Game Night Derby, Goliath Games Lincoln, Patriot Games Sheffield. That's a debut from them actually, and hopefully I will be getting results from them in the future as well. Tabletop Tyrant in Leicester, again another new store. The Dice Cup in Nottingham, Tier 0 Games in Cockfosters, that's London, and Travelling Man Leeds, who also had 2 tournaments run in this period. So 13 stores in total and I think 19 tournaments to report. That's a great turnout. Even though it was a week and a half, I think this is the largest amount of stores and tournaments that we have had for a single meta report. So from our tournament results, this is what the UK locals meta is currently looking like. We had 9 Shenron decks top this week and a half, 6 Gogeta, 1 Hand Control, 1 Boo and 1 Dogs. Shenron is a very versatile leader, and you can sort of splash all sorts of different builds, different engines into it and do quite well. I think Shenron is going to become a new SS3, where I think it will be very dominant this format. In second place we have 6 Janemba, and this was quite surprising for me. I knew Janemba would be sort of about there, but 6 is a very high number. I think I definitely underestimated how popular and how powerful this deck would initially be. We have 2 Hooligan Storm. Storm has a fantastic matchup against Shenron, so only having 2 is a bit of a surprise. I expect Hooligan Storm to move up the rankings as the weeks progress, although a lot of people just don't like the deck, so maybe that's why it's not winning, because people aren't playing it. We have 2 androids, and except we have 1 Hercule, 1 Soul Striker, 1 Draftbox 3 Goten, 1 Pan and 1 Vegeta Baby, which is also a Draftbox 3 leader. It is the beginning of the format, so people will be trying out new things, new leaders, the whole new wish mechanic, the whole Janemba Mill mechanic, so quite a lot of new things introduced in this set. We actually had World Martial Arts Tournament release on the same day as well, so in a sense Hercule is new for the UK too. I do expect Shenron to be dominant though throughout the whole format, but we will see how this shifts. It will be interesting to see what people end up playing towards the end of the format. So this is the snapshot for this week. This includes decks which didn't necessarily top, so they didn't win their tournaments, or if it was a larger one they didn't come top 4 for example. These are the ones which almost topped. so I think this gives a better representation of what is being played around the UK. Again, Shenron extremely dominant, 18 Shenron decks, 2 of them were hand control. There was 1 lineage, 1 dogs, 1 veggie, 1 cell. The cell player did well, even though you can't cell chain with Shenron, but they still managed to do well, which just shows how strong Shenron as a leader is. 1 Boo and 1 Broly, the rest of them were Shenron Gogeta variants. And we had 10 Janemba as well, so again, very high representation, especially since TP5 hasn't actually been widely available in the UK. So not sure where people got their promos from, but yeah, probably importing them. But you know, 10 Janemba is very high, I think. 5 Soul Striker, 4 Hirudegarn Storm, 3 Pan, 2 Androids, 1 Dropbox 3 Goten, 1 Hercule, 1 Vegeta Baby, 1 Gogeta, and 1 Sorbet. So Sorbet is the other Dragon Ball leader, the yellow one. Sorbet, this was the Frieza deck, so the one with the set 1 Frieza, and a lot of tapping your opponent's cards with this deck. I will be referring to it as Sorbet rather than Frieza, just to make it stand out a bit more. There are a lot of Frieza leaders already, so we will be calling it Sorbet, and I will be using the Sorbet art on the wheel as well, even though I usually use the Awakened side. So that was the first UK Meta report for set 5. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and please leave the comments as well. Do you think Shenron will continue to be dominant? Do you think there will be an increased uptake in Janemba, which was a surprise package for me personally this week? Or do you think something like Storm, which has a great matchup against Shenron, will assert its dominance towards the end of this meta and in the big events as well? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please remember to sub for more content. Check out my Facebook, link is in the description, and I will see you guys next time.